folks, welcome to another video from Critical Dynamics. Today we're going to be discussing the Holosun HS403G. The HS403G has a 2 MOA dot. I really didn't know much about these sights until I got into them, so let's discuss them and see how it goes. This is the HS403G. I have been shooting the HS403G for a little over a year now. I purchased these things on my own. Holosun did not pay me to review these. Now I've got to be forthcoming. I didn't know very much about these, and I got into them. I got them because the price was very budget friendly. Now, at the time I was shooting an EOTech and I had a T1 micro. I no longer have the EOTech nor the T1, and I was definitely thinking about getting a T2 micro. No longer. I have shot these things on full auto machine guns and I've tried to get them to fail. Thing is still kicking. I am very impressed by these. Now, gotta be forthcoming with you. I did have one of the reticles go out on me, and Holosun has an unlimited lifetime guarantee on them. What they did was that I called them, they sent me a new one out, then I sent my old broken one back to them. After that, I've had no problems. I am going to put a picture in it so you guys can also see it. That I run these on AKs, I run them on the machine guns, fully suppressed with all that pressure being built up and backed up, and the gun has not killed one of these yet, besides the one that with the sight going up, but that was just sitting at my house, okay? The features that the 503G has, which is very impressive, is that it has an auto on feature. The older model, you had to actually tap it or tap the rifle or kind of bump it in a certain way to get it to awaken. And it did not have a memory feature where it would, turn back on to the last memory, the last brightness you had it. The new ones that Holosun are putting out, which is this one here, the new 503G, has a memory feature on it. So and it's very motion sensitive. So once I pick up this rifle, boop, it turns on automatically. Don't have to bump the rifle, smack it, or anything like that. The other feature that this has that is compatible with or comparable to the T1 micros is that it has a 50,000 hour battery life. But what Holosun says is that 50,000 hours plus. This one here in particular, and the one that you saw on the machine gun earlier, I've had for over a year. I have been shooting these things on and off, constantly, and still haven't broken one yet besides the one that I had sitting at home which hadn't been fired. Okay? With the 50,000 plus hours, if you don't move this rifle for about 8 to 12 hours, it shuts down. Then once you pick the rifle up, just a very sensitive motion like this, just by picking it up, it turns on, it's ready to rock and roll. Now, the T1 micros are constantly on. They say 50,000 hours, but on a medium setting. Holosun claims that theirs will run at 50,000 plus hours because it has an auto off feature. And what I like about it is that I can also shut the sight off without by pressing both of these buttons right here, the plus and the minus, by holding them, and then once I move the rifle, it turns back on by itself. This thing makes for an accurate picture. I'm rolling in the video so where you can see where my buddy shoots a tannerite at about 50 yards out with his first shot, and thanks Jacob for that video, by the way, and hits it. These things make for an accurate picture and an accurate shooting. I absolutely love the Holosun. Now, people that are saying that these things are budget friendly, they're not. There's nothing budget about them. If you want something budget, trust me, go ahead and get the TRS-25. That one's a budget sight, okay? It's a good sight, but it's a budget sight. There's nothing budget about these. These things are just very cost effective. For the price of this one here, which I don't know if the price is subject to change in the next few years or something, because they're becoming very, very popular. They've gained a lot of steam in the shooting community. Okay. For the price that I sold my T1, I was able to buy 3 of these. What would you do if the sight works? If it's very cost effective? There's nothing budget about these, like I'm telling you guys. Has a 2 MOA dot, just like the T1 Micro. The EOTech I had to press the switch, the buttons to turn them on, and this and that, and it took too long to get it up and running. This, just pick up, and I'm ready to shoot. This sights are now on my go-to guns, my SBRs, my fighting guns that I teach classes with, and I absolutely love this sight. Like I'm telling you, Holosun did not pay me to do this or say this. I purchased these things on my own. Some of us don't have the money, like the bigger channels, you know, military arms channel. There's nothing wrong with having money, guys. If you got the money to get you a T1 or a T2 or an EOTech, then by any means get them, because those things are great, okay? But if you're on a budget like the rest of us in America, and you want something that's gonna be cost effective for you and that's going to work adequately, and exceed your expectations, go with the Holosun. These things are popular for a reason. If you look at a lot of big sites, a lot of big channels now are shooting these things, okay? They even make it for primary arms. They're the same sight, just made by Holosun. By the way, the one that you're buying from SIG and buying and paying all this money for because it says SIG on it, Holosun is who makes them. Believe it or not, Holosun is who makes it. I love these things. Guys, if you want to save yourself some money and able to get you a couple sights for different rifles, go with the Holosun. Save yourself the money, and these things are very, very cost effective, okay? Bear in mind, I have shot this, as you can tell, with a suppressor on it, shot it full auto, and I've had no problems out of it besides the one that died on me while sitting at my house. But that could have happened to any sights. I've had Aimpoints die on me, okay? I've had EOTechs go out in Iraq when it got hot. So anything can fail. Anything that is man-made is bound to have its flaws and fail on us. But I am very, very impressed. There's a video out there with Robski from AK Operators Union freezing one of these things for a couple days, brings it out, smashes it on the ground, gets it out of the ice by using a hammer, and the thing was still working. It's purge sealed. There's no condensation that's gonna get in there. It's water resistant to a certain depth. I don't remember the exact depth of it, but I know this thing is water resistant. Battery's external on this one, unlike the 503A, which was the battery was underneath. You had to take it off of the mount and then to get it, and then you had to re-zero your gun. This one, the battery's right here. It's perfect, man. I mean, this thing is absolutely stellar. If you're looking for a sight for your gun, personally, I think this is the Aimpoint killer. People that are out there buying these things now are raving about them. I've had one for over a year, and I tested them. I beat the living snot out of them. I've put them on machine guns, suppressed and everything. And you know, with the blowback with the machine gun coming back so hard, the pressure builds up on them. And I've still yet to kill one of these things. Guys, trust me. Get the Holosun 503C or the 503G. Okay? You guys will love it. I guarantee it. Thank you for watching. This is Henry from Critical Dynamics. You guys have a blessed day. Woo! Another like fresh smell of gunpowder early in the morning. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Anybody want to touch me? Go ahead and touch me.
Oh, you missed! Ow!
How'd you miss that, man?
Game over, Bill wins.
Now you gotta hit it while it's moving too, Bill. Come on. Ah, you missed. Score still tied.
A bulk of the ammunition shot in the video was issued and provided by ZLS Precision Ammunition. ZLS Precision Ammunition is a licensed, bonded, and insured premium ammunition maker out of Edgewater, Florida. The ammunition is of extreme premium quality that will rival or surpass the major brands without the sticker shock price. So contact ZLS Precision Ammunition for your ammo needs.